Melon Man Ross Chastain flexing his muscles in the NASCAR Gander Outdoors Truck Series. First of all, the move to go full-time. What wanted you to do that?
There was a lot of things that happened before that decision was made, but our hand kind of got forced, and the opportunity was there, and it just opened up for me to be able to run the triple truck challenge races first of all, and have a chance to go win, take Marcus's money from Gander Outdoors, and we were able to do that. So yeah, just the opportunity to be competitive and win races, you cannot pass that up.
Triple truck challenge, you were going for the money, but oftentimes the word triple comes into a lot of your race weekends. You just run so many laps and miles throughout the season. What does that seat time do?
It's invaluable. You can't put a price on it. I mean, right before I qualify the truck today, I'll have an hour in the Xfinity car, and I've already had 3 hours yesterday. So it's not nice. It's not fun when you're doing it. Like in the aspect of like it's hot and you're sweating and you're tired. And I'm tired every night, and trying to keep up with the competition side. Pre-race meetings, competition meetings after the races for 3 different teams each weekend, and I have 2 Xfinity teams I drive for. Like it's crazy. And then sponsor obligations on the business side, that's where the hard part is fulfilling all my obligations with all the teams to keep these things funded. It's pretty crazy. We're here. I don't have much this weekend on the truck. We're here this weekend with no sponsor. It's incredible that we've won back-to-back races. We've won 3 on the season, and here we are going into the summer stretch, and we have a lot of open races. So we're working hard on the backside. But yeah, just back and forth, running, just like staying active, learning the track. I'm on track all weekend, so I see it evolve. I see rubber build up. I see if it rains overnight. I see how it is the next morning. So it's just making me a better race car driver, and I still have a long way to go.
I want to go to the business side of the sport, as you mentioned previously, just because keeping up relationships and sponsors is so crucial. I mean, how truly important is that?
Yeah, it's everything. I'm not in this race truck without sponsorship, without Al Neese and Neese Equipment putting forth the investment to invest in this team and build this team into what it is. We're not here. So anything I can do to help him sell water trucks and fuel loop trucks means we get to go racing. And ultimately, that's why I do all this. I run crazy. I go all over the country just so I can go race and try to get checker flags.
You race in all 3 series, so I want to know, with all these different packages, what's your favorite car to race?
Oh man, that's tough. It's first of all, it's off your level of competition. How competitive are you in that race car? So I could race, a Flintstone car if I had the fastest one, right? So, but straight up, if I had a chance to win in all 3 right now, the Xfinity car is it. Just off throttle time is more than the other 2. And it's just use brake, you're sideways in all of them at different times, but you have to lift every lap in an Xfinity car. And trucks and Cup, we're trying to hold them wide open in qualifying, so I would rather have to lift, be able to move around, have more options. But in the truck tonight, we'll be up ripping the fence, man. I think we'll have a shot at the end.
Everyone describes you as one of the hardest working drivers in the garage. You mentioned on Door Bumper Clear how there are just no days off. What do you do in your off time when you're not at the racetrack?
It's always, even if you're not physically at the track, it's calls. Like you said, you don't answer calls because you think they're robocalls, but I have to answer all the calls because you just don't know who's calling you from where, and trying to keep up with it all. Luckily, I have some good people behind the scenes that help me keep it straight, both with the race teams and in Mooresville and Charlotte and back in Florida. So I have a large network of people that believe in me, and that's the biggest thing. Like, having people around you that believe in you is how you're gonna be successful in any business. Racing's not the only one, and so just trying to manage all that is crazy, but we're doing an okay job. Sometimes I feel like every team owner I drive for is mad at me, but I guess that means we're doing a lot and we're hustling. That's the reason why these days is why they're mad.
Your career has been driven through adversity. How do you just power through that, and do you see the light at the tunnel every time?
I do. I wouldn't be here if I didn't. After everything fell apart last December with CGR and everything there, we felt like we had the world by the tail and had a good plan, and it was all gone, in the blink of an eye. So went back home, went to the farm, and thought about a lot, and talked with my family about why am I doing this, and is this worth doing? And we felt like they agreed, and they were convinced me that we have something special here, and if we get in the right opportunity, then it'll all be worth it.
Something special indeed. Ross Chastain looking to do more great things in NASCAR.